Economic growth in China has not led to its becoming more democratic. It has led to a more sophisticated, better financed form of authoritarianism.
And ironically, one of those measures of repression has been the internet itself, which was supposed to set China free.
China is less free today than it was when it entered the WTO.
China has 50,000 internet police who are tracking every day their capabilities, who's saying what, to be able to try and keep things like Tiananmen Square, democracy, freedom, and those terms off the internet.
And these cyber cops have had plenty of help from American companies in building the great firewall of China.
Google, Yahoo, Cisco, and the capability that they have sold to China, especially for its secret police, has enabled them to search, apprehend, discover the whereabouts, get caches of names, particularly online, where if you send your emails to other people, their IP addresses quickly yield to what their physical addresses are, and they're then apprehended and arrested.
This American cooperation, damn it, shame. Cooperate with Chinese government. They have to say, we have to follow Chinese law. Cisco say, we have to follow Chinese law. Yahoo say, we have to follow Chinese law, otherwise we cannot do it. Yeah, you have to follow Soviet law. You have to follow Hitler law. Are you going to do it?
There are good and bad reasons why goods are cheap in the international economy. The good reason is that somebody's a good producer, that they're quick, that they get the product to market, they have good technology, that their workers are efficient and well-trained. The bad reason is that the workers are treated like dirt.
When the workers in China are being abused, then workers in America have a tougher time competing against them.
As an employer in China, do you have any regulations that you have to deal with, like OSHA, labor regulations? Do you have to pay even Social Security or Medicare? Do you have to protect your workers in difficult or unsafe conditions? No. No, 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 no. No, you don't.
You go to prison if you try to form a labor union.
Freedom of association, the right to organize and bargain collectively are completely absent in China today.
There's no equivalent to OSHA, occupational safety regulations, and they lose about 130,000 men and women to, and that's the ones they report on, to accidents per year, that many of which could be prevented with good protection.
They don't comply with their own child labor laws, prison labor laws, health and safety laws, minimum wage laws.
Well, there's a Dr. Lee who lives in New Jersey who was actually an American citizen, and he was in China, and he was arrested and kept in one of their work camps for 3 years. When he was finally released, thanks to pressure from the American people, he came back to New Jersey, and he was in a store, and he saw these big slippers he'd made in the work camp.
Every day, 12, 14, 16 hour a day. You have a quota. Okay? If you cannot finish the quota, you will get a punishment. You will go to solitary confinement. And the police always say, good labor, good food. Less labor, less food. You don't labor, no food.
How can Walmarts or anyone else in the United States allow production facilities in China to sell garments, chopsticks, Christmas decorations are made in forced labor camps?
You can go to China, go to every prison camp, you can see what are the prisoners doing. Everybody very busy. What are they doing? Put a button on the shirt. What are they doing? Making the rubber boots. What are they doing? Crowded together, assemble the Christmas lights.
But even if we ultimately solve our economic problems, there will still be very difficult challenges ahead in the U.S.-China relationship. If tensions do rise, we must always remember this.
There's a real difference between the Chinese people and the Chinese government. Most of the criticisms that we have are of the Chinese government, the actions that the Chinese government has taken with respect to trade policy and worker rights repression, and the Chinese people suffer from a lot of those same policies.
China until today is a totalitarian regime, is a dynasty. No change at all. Not republic, not people's country.